Hey there, viewers. My name's Torinski, and welcome to another play session of Hades here, where we last left off. We had just faced off against our father again. Didn't quite make it through his first health bar, but it was still a half-decent run at it, I like to think. We at least got past Theseus and Asterius. That's always a win in my books. But without further ado here, we'll switch into the game. Yeah, we're still at the start of the House of Hades. So I'll get to talk to everyone here, and then I have a few ideas.
How am I going to beat him?
That's a good question, Zagreus. A few ideas going into this next run. First of all, we'll have an extra Defiance. But then I also, hopefully, have a secret weapon.
That's funny. Nothing on my list at all this time, except I could have sworn I saw you walk right out of the pool back there. I'll have to have this thing looked at.
Yeah, you go ahead and do that.
I guess so.
Ooh. Who's Deuce talking to?
No, here you go, Serpy. And, don't eat me, please.
Apologies. Just had to switch to chat open just in case. Oh, no talking to service.
Better try some other time.
Oh, whoops. I meant to pet him.
More pets.
See, that's good game design right there. Even though this was a conversation, we can still get the rubs in. Very important. Let's talk to the contractor. Sometimes I go to Achilles first, sometimes contractor first. Ah, right, don't use joysticks on these menus. Wow, we're a long way from gems. See, once we get either of these two, we set. So I actually really want to save up diamonds. Still saving up. Okay, sorry Orpheus. I want to talk to Achilles first.
Well, look at you, lad, with that codex brimming with our history. I knew I could rely on you to fill it out. Back when I was alive, why, no one would have ever believed what goes on down here.
Mortals must have had their stories, though, about what happens to them once they die and once they end up in this place.
Well, they had their stories, definitely so. They fear your father, understandably. They also fear your dog. But most of them know precious little else. Even their fears, I think, are born of ignorance, as most fears tend to be.
That's an interesting, or there is an interesting meta commentary on that. Just in terms of, like, all this mythology is based on what humans believed. But yeah, Pabs mentioned in the chat, the Steam curator, can you pet the dog? I'm sure this game has been reviewed, and you can, in fact, pet the dog. It's good game design.
I understand you've journeyed well beyond the pits of Tartarus, my friend. Another most heroic feat of yours. And truth be told, I find it quite inspiring.
Inspiring enough to make you want to sing again?
Why are we trying to convince her to sing? Doesn't that make us the same as our father? Maybe I guess we're coming at it from a better place, trying to, hopefully, I don't know. Is Zagreus coming from a good place? Are you tricking me,
Oh,
Zagreus?
that's a rather bold insinuation, Zagreus. I don't know that I've the will for that. I need some time to think. Is that all right?
Of course. Oh, wow. Jinx. Okay, we have gifted.
The head chef is going to want this fish.
Oh, right.
Greetings,
Alright.
chef.
Exchange.
Trade you these horrid things. Done deal.
So, wait, what about the other one I got?
The
Interesting.
ancient casks of wine hidden within the recesses of the House of Lord Hades. Few have tasted the intoxicating vintage they contain, and fewer still are permitted anywhere near their vicinity.
Still waiting for the festive occasion when we'll open one of these.
Oh, nice. The Amtos is still killing it with Employee of the Day, week, month. What is time?
I heard lately from the goddess Athena, Nix. She seems to admire you. I thought Olympians didn't like our kind.
They typically do not. But you are family, child. And I believed Athena wise enough to understand why someone such as I would seek her in particular. She has in turn made others in her family aware.
You make a good team.
No, I have a feeling that pretty much with all of these deities, you're only friends and enemies when it's convenient to be.
I can be stronger.
And in fact, I will be. Okay, so that's the last increase in death defiance we get, which makes sense. What does this do? Oh, interesting. Oh, what? There were different
How about
ones
like
this
this?
whole time? Interesting. So this makes it slightly worse. Huh, that must do something. Oh, but you can get infinite stacks of it maybe, because there's the infinity symbol. Interesting. Huh. Well, let's not worry about that for now. Let's keep going with what we have. Review, collect. Oh my gosh, that's so much better. You know what? I'm gonna switch to this one. Let's try it out. Yeah, I get 6% darkness as heals. That seems pretty good. Oh my gosh. Straight. Oh, that's so much better too. Won't touch. Interesting. Increase by percentage. Wow, fascinating. I think I like having some increased max health. No idea if it's good though. This one I do kind of want to switch, but at the same time, I get a decent amount of backstabs. Let's just go with it. This was, none of this was the
Looking good.
new strategy stuff I had in mind.
Just need to keep at it.
Indeed, we will. We'll get there. I have faith, Sagris. Hey, best bud.
That lucky tooth you gave me, Skelly. First off, thanks again. And secondly, is this even yours? Had a run-in with Hermes who got me thinking.
What? You gonna believe everything that Gabby guy tells you now, boyo? He doesn't know a thing about me.
Never said he did. Though since you let on, what's your relationship to him? Working for him?
No! Nope, definitely not working for him. Closer to a peer relationship. Well, other than the fact that he's a god and I'm just... Well, what you see is what you get with me, pal. Hey, you won't tell anyone, will you? I'm just here to help, I swear.
Fine. Maybe.
Very interesting. Alright, so it looks like we'll be running with...
Twin fists of
I should
Malphite.
actually...
Our
Twin
strength
fists.
combined surely cannot be stopped. Could use the fists.
Time to give
Sure,
that thing
just
some
called
work,
the
I guess.
fists. So, I think I called them the right thing. At least a small portion of the time. But what I was thinking
Which to
about for this
choose?
run is to not start with the lucky tooth. Because I can get through the first area no problem. I think. I'm hoping. So, I could get increased life total. Or I was thinking of using the Shattered Shackle. That's the words. Or those are the words. Ooh, talking.
Should help.
But yeah, so we'll have increased damage on all of our stuff, but we don't have boons at the start here. And then maybe as soon as we get past the Fury Sister, we can
Let's
see what we
test
can
the
change
bond
up.
between us.
Okay, we did spend some upgrades on this already, so we'll keep saving up. And let's hop to it.
You would have better conversation with your chamber walls than with the boatman Charon, boy. Not all those of the underworld are prone to ceaseless chatter quite like you.
Ceaseless chatter.
See, I have been paying close enough attention. When we've gotten those messages in the past, there was one that said death. Was that where we met Thantos, maybe? Is something going to happen with Charon this run? We'll see.
Nephew, your cruel father, Hades, he's my elder brother, you know that. Not exactly the expressive type, but never was. We seldomly saw eye to eye on things.
Okay. So, it's interesting. The Tempest Strike would give knockback on our attacks, but it would actually make them slightly weaker than they are right now. With the Shattered Shackle bonus. Sorry, I just had to clear my throat. We could upgrade the special though, and I think I will. Have I tried Sun's Cast? I feel like I have at some point, but let's see here. Start is our first room. Never too difficult. Should be trying to use that maybe, especially with having a dash special. I've upgraded it early. We can... Ooh, missed that one.
What do we have here?
Wow, 5 gems. Didn't see anything special. Keep moving. Happy to see a Centaur Heart early. There we go.
Good, come on in.
We just need to be able to focus them down. Kind of keep the combo going. Oops. This is quite satisfying to just punch. Okay, let's see here. I don't love Aphrodite boons, but still think I like getting early boons, so even if we don't fill out one of the facet slots, if we could find something good to utility. Oops. Bad range. Steady.
That oaf Poseidon spoke to you already, didn't he? All bluster, muscles, and bravado, that one. I'm glad you're not the type.
Definitely not. Definitely some bluster and bravado. Okay, so I like Dying Lament. I won't take Crush Shot. Maybe ever again. Maybe I'm wrong about it, and it's... Maybe it'll come in useful if I'm super close range in a build, but... We've been burned before, so I'm gonna take the Dying Lament this time. Like, enemies exploding on death, that's kind of fun. Do we have a shot right now? Anything in here? Oh. Sisyphus. Cool. Let's do this. I like to instill a little bit of chaos. Ah.
Hello? Say, that's my shattered shackle on your person, right, Princess? I'd recognize that clunky thing from anywhere. It's serving you all right?
Hey, sir. Certainly it's been most welcome having something from you with me at all times. Though, has it always held this power? And how did you remove it to begin with?
Ah, this is Sisyphus's keepsake. Alright, because the spiked collar is from Cerberus. For some reason I got them confused.
Bit of an odd story, that. Involved a well-timed accident with the old boulder there. Though, I'd best not get into it so that you're not accomplice to that little crime. Surely you understand.
Of course, of course. So I'm not specifically saving up darkness quite as much anymore, even though I'm glad to get as much as I can organically through the run. So I'm gonna try and go with the ovals this time around.
Thank you, mate.
Hopefully make the run itself stronger. Alright, this little crystal. Oh jeez. Should be able to break most of the little ones pretty fast. Oh, whoops. Let's keep ball slamming, that was good. And okay. So if I just attack, there's a delay between cycles, but if I kind of throw in dash strikes and uppercuts, I think that's good.
But you took care of Theseus down in Elysium of late there, Zag. Nice work. Never liked that one. Between us. There's this nice lass helped him out one time and he just dumped her rotten. I don't like that, man.
I'm curious if that means we'll never actually see Dionysus coming to the aid of Theseus. It's kind of interesting. Okay. I was definitely hoping to see his cast here. But I'm thinking either of these bottom two are our go. Getting extra life whenever we get Nectar could be good, especially since we get one right off the bat. But I also like healing all of our health off fountains and gain bonus damage, because this early in the run, that bonus damage will stack up. Glass cannon, more survivability. Let's go glass cannon. It's not even necessarily glass cannon. I think it's just we'll see more health fountains than nectar. Oh, that was almost really bad. Cool.
Get out.
It's pretty much just with the Twin Fists of Malthon that I actually see these enemies attack. Which every other weapon. Oh no, that's really rough. We're far enough away. Not too many shackles, hopefully. I guess we might as well use our cast, even though it's unupgraded. It has bonus damage right now. Okay. Definitely took way more damage than we should have there. But
Whatever, let's try it.
Again, your tampering.
yeah, if I can keep moving through this fast enough. Nice.
Why not hate these wretches?
Good enough.
I like that once you've played this game a bit, you kind of get a feel for enemies, so that looks like such a scary situation. But slowly learning how to deal with stuff. As long as it's not... Ooh.
Good enough to eat.
Alright. I'll take the increased damage on the special. It's nice to see this healing fountain, because we don't always, and we'll get the bonus damage off this. Perfect. We can maximize those. Ooh. This is tough. I could go here, but I don't actually like either of these two for their boons that much. So I might go to the shop, since I have a decent amount of money on me. I don't know. I still haven't figured out. This is, I think, the first time I've ever turned down one of those double boon rooms. Oh. Anything special, Karen? No? Interesting. Don't see anything special. Might just be cool. Or tickets.
I'll take this one.
And any excuse to get more voice acting is good in my books. Okay. This gets interesting. So we could take the call just for the Fated Prophecy, but again, I think I kind of want to make this run as strong as we possibly can. I do love the Dash Strike. And that's at epic level, that's pretty good. I think I gotta do it. Our attack damage is still potentially increased. No.
Just what I need.
At this point, I actually don't know if dash strikes, or I still don't know, I should say, if dash strikes count as regular strikes, or if they are completely kind of separate entity. They do have a separate animation, so...
What else?
Well, let's not step in traps like that. There's no reason. I do love knocking things around with that uppercut.
Something for the mirror.
As long as I'm paying attention. It will probably come back to bite me in the butt at some point, but for now it's pretty fun. Okay, so this might get chaotic real quickly here. Actually, yeah, not as bad as I was expecting. Still slightly scarred by that room a couple runs ago, I think. Maybe just our last run. It's in Elysium, so it's full of elites that just fire orbs in every direction. Nice. Oh, perfect. Got enough money just in time for the shop.
What do we have?
So this is interesting. Actually, it's 100 gold. As much as I like the increased health, I think I want to buy a boon from the shop here, so keep heading forward. Could pretty much take the same thing, or no, I'll go with the boon still. So extra damage on wall slams, definitely sweet. Poseidon's Aid, I do like this call as well. But I would like a call at a higher rarity. Let's try the Breaking Wave. See if we notice a market increase. Then we'll head on and see which sister we fight here.
Please be Meg. Think I know what you're going to say. Please, I'm not a murderer. You don't have to do this.
Nah, we kind of are, but... This is gonna be a tough fight with the fists. There's a lot of scary attacks. Oops, let's not get hit by one of the few that we're able to dodge. I think if we can... That's the only one that's... not taking damage there. I can't really tell. You know what, maybe this is going okay. Might still go south real quick. Oh, especially if I take bad damage. Ooh, that's a 5% dodge chance I just saw go off there. Alright, I should also be hitting her with those. Just for the mirror effect. But hey, that wasn't so bad. We'll get a full heal off the fountain. 2. So, basically, as long as we don't lose Defiance, we're all good. Another 4% damage increase. Okay, 2 of our slots are now taken. Do we want to switch off the Shackle? Might. Oh, I missed a Chaos Gate that I paid for a while back. Oh my gosh, that's embarrassing. Oh well. Let's take healing on earns. Maybe just increase life total. As boring as that is. Enter Chaos Gate's bows and health. Yeah, let's try that out. Trying to be, yeah, a little more proactive. Oh, except... Oh yeah, no. We have another bit before fighting in the Coliseum, so that's all good. Perfect. Won't buy anything there, I don't think. Check for gold things. Awesome. I'm just going to take a short break here, and then we'll be right back to continue on. Good, decent start. Still definitely getting used to the mouth on fists, but I think we're figuring it out slowly but surely. See you in just a second.